here at South Block, Rosslyn, Virginia. Today we're going to meet the owner and hear all about his story. Come with me. Hi, I'm Tazeen, your resource for all things real estate. And today I'm here with Amir, the owner of South Block. So Amir, thanks for meeting with me today.
Absolutely, thanks for coming.
Great, yeah, and I wanted to let people know all about South Block. I'm sure the people viewing this have seen South Block in Arlington, and today we're really here to get the story behind the great brand.
Thank you, thanks for coming, Rosslyn is our newest location in Arlington. We have 4 locations in Arlington, but we're super excited about this Rosslyn location. There's a lot happening in the neighborhood, a lot of new construction and a lot of new residential, and we're really excited about the future of Rosslyn.
Yeah, absolutely. Rosslyn is on fire right now, and so this location is perfectly located right next to the Rosslyn Metro. It's in a really walkable area, so you can't miss it. So Amir, tell me all about how South Block started and the story of how it was born.
Sure. So first South Block opened 10 years ago in Clarendon. We just celebrated our 10-year anniversary this summer, and we opened in Clarendon. And the reason why it was called South Block is because we opened on the South Block of 2 new towers that were being built in Clarendon. One was called the North Block and one was called the South Block.
Oh, wow.
And we opened on the south side of the South Block building, on the back where there was generally like no foot traffic and not a lot of people would come through there. But my vision was that if we provided an awesome experience and had great fresh products, that people would find us and we would start building community around us. So that's kind of the meaning of South Block, is small acts can make big impacts on a community. So every neighborhood we go to, we try to make an impact, we try to make a difference in that community.
That's amazing. Well, I love that story.
Thank you.
I never knew that would be the inspiration behind the name. So tell me about South Block. What do you specialize in? And tell me a little bit about, all the great products that you offer.
Sure. So we make cold pressed juices in our kitchen in East Falls Church. We make cold pressed juice every day. They're raw, unpasteurized juices, so super fresh, super healthy for you. Okay. All the live enzymes. You can buy these online or come into the store and buy them. We also specialize in fresh fruit and vegetable smoothies, and Acai Bowls is probably what we're most known for.
Yeah. It's my favorite thing here, by the way.
Yeah, so I have like a long history with acai. I was the first company on the East Coast to import acai.
Wow.
And I could tell you the story about how that happened if you want.
I'd love to hear it.
Okay,
yeah.
So when I had my first juice bar, a guy came in from Southern California, just this classic like surfer dude, and he said, "Hey, I want to make you something. Is that okay?" Like, okay, sure. He jumped behind the counter, made me this acai bowl, and I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
And it was like the best thing I ever tasted. So I started ordering it, importing it overnight, and we probably sold less than 5 a day because nobody knew about it, nobody cared.
Yeah.
But I loved it, and I believed in it, and I would just share it with everyone who came in, and now it makes up more than half of what we sell.
Wow.
So.
And they're probably one of the best acai bowls I've had, because I'm a little bit of an acai bowl snob, so I will just say it's awesome here.
Yeah, well, we make it, the same way that surfer dude taught me how to make it. We haven't changed a thing. We always say, we don't take shortcuts.
Yeah.
Everything's made to order, and you see a lot of acai is becoming more and more popular. So there's a lot of ways to take shortcuts with the product, but we've stayed true to the way we were originally shown how to make it.
Love it. All right, awesome. Tell tell me a little bit about what's next for South Block. I mean, you guys have grown at a rapid pace, and you're very recognizable. So I'm excited to hear what's next for you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, as long as I've been in the business, it doesn't feel very rapid. But I've always been the type that, like, when I do something, I want to make sure we do it right.
Right.
So, but yeah, 10 years later, we just signed our lease on our 12th location, which is going to be our first Maryland location, out in Pike and Rose. We're negotiating 3 other leases right now. I can't really say where they are, but they're all local in the area.
Okay.
And we're excited about all of these new locations as well. So, we just keep believing in our mission, and our mission is to build healthier communities one block at a time. And we had, like everyone in the hospitality industry, a rough year and a half, through the pandemic, but we have such a strong team here, such a strong support from the community. Our number one priority was to keep serving the community, keep our employees employed, make sure everyone kept their jobs, and make it through the other side. And now that we've done that, we're seeing a lot of great opportunities for us. So we're really excited about the future.
That's amazing. That's awesome to hear. And Amir also shared that one of the things that actually caught my eye about you and your business on Instagram was during the pandemic last year, I saw that you guys were really doing some programs to get healthy fruits and vegetables out to those in need as well.
Right.
I really respect that. And could you tell me a little bit more about that?
Sure, I'd love to. So on all of our juice labels, it says, "This juice feeds people." So what happened was, right before the pandemic, my mom passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And thank you. And we had always had a component of our business that was giving back to the community, but it was not an official thing that we were doing.
Right.
So, as my mom was sick and passing, I started thinking a lot about, really the meaning of life, and what do you want your legacy to be? And I started thinking about being successful and being fruitful, and what the difference is. And I wanted to make sure that what we were doing at South Block really had a positive impact on people's lives, and not just the people who are able to come in and buy stuff from us. Not everyone can afford fruits and vegetables.
Right.
So we wanted to make sure we were serving the entire community.
Yeah.
So I started a nonprofit called Fruitful Planet.
Wow.
And what we do with Fruitful Planet, fruitfulplanet.org, if you want to support, we take a portion of all of our juice sales. So every juice that you purchase from us, a portion of that goes to Fruitful Planet, and then we use 100% of that money to buy fruits and vegetables to give back to the community. We partner with food shelters and food banks, and we support low-income families at elementary schools across the community.
Wow.
So, it's a new thing. I've never been in a nonprofit world before.
Yeah.
But it's so fulfilling, and we just love that we have the opportunity to give back to the community that's been here for us. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's an amazing story. I mean, that gave me chills for sure. And as a single mother, I can also tell you that that's something, it's so important, because fruits and vegetables, we take it for granted, and yet they are the least affordable thing. You can eat unhealthy for really cheap, and yet it's hard to afford sometimes, the good acai and all the great fruits and vegetables. So I really admire that. So thank you for
Sure,
the
absolutely,
contribution.
yeah.
And I'll
Appreciate
absolutely be a contributor to the organization.
All you have to do is buy juice from us, and you're helping out. Yep. That's
Cool.
how small acts make big impacts. Every little bit counts,
Love it.
and that's what allows us to give back to the community.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So Amir, thank you so much again for meeting with me today, for sharing your story and your mission. I really enjoyed hearing all about South Block.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming, and please come by and visit us. And we're all about spreading those good vibes in the community. So you keep doing your thing as well and spread those good vibes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So guys, remember what Amir said, that every bottle of juice helps feed a family in need with healthy fruits and vegetables. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our video channel on YouTube and Instagram. We're also doing a giveaway of 4 gift cards to the first 4 people to like the video, subscribe, and follow our Instagram and our YouTube channel. So look out for that.